Tokyo, the Shinkansen effect, and other techniques for creating great personal projects and developing the inner discipline to see them through. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. I am working on my reading skills, and this is the book I am reading. The book name is The Ikigai Journey, a practical guide to finding happiness and purpose to Japanese way. Thank you for joining in this live and stay with me. Please subscribe my channel and like this live. Thank you. Our starting point is Shinjuku Station, which is traversed by between 3 and 4 million passengers a day and is registered in the Guinness Book of World Record as a best transport hub in the world. Meanwhile, guys, please comment and let me know from where you guys are watching. Trip Coluter, are you reading a story? No, I am reading a novel. It's the novel name is a the Ikigai Journey. It's a very famous. Hello, yes, hello. Thank you, Rocky, for the compliment. Hi, Asher Turner. Hello. Yes, you guys can ask if you have any queries or things to ask. Meanwhile, I'll be reading, and I have read your comments. Do you all guys want me to take your username names? I'll do that as well. Asher Turner. Asher Turner. Hi. Trip Coley Taylor. Yes, I'm reading a novel. It's not a story, it's a novel. Eternist needs. Hello. Thank you, Rocky, for the compliment. I don't know how to respond in this comment section as I have my good name. So my good name is Chandini. What is your good name, Rocky? Okay, you guys can comment. I will read, and meanwhile, I'll engage with you guys. You can let me know. MD Shakir. Hi, Rocky Kumar. Okay, great, nice name. From where you are watching this live, can you mention the uh, state or area name so that I can know that from where you guys are watching me? Voice Gaming Fan Club. This hi. Gaurav Chinkhale. Study. Uh, Not study. Actually, I'm practicing on my reading skills. Okay, you are from Delhi. Okay, great. Good to know. If you have any query, if you want to ask anything, you guys can. Meanwhile, you can like my live session and subscribe my channel. It will be very kind. Uh, I am also from Delhi, Rocky. So I was reading this book. I sense watching TS. Chill guy in your closet. I sense Unk watching TS stream. Okay, I didn't get you. Like, sorry. Can you explain more? By the way, from where you are, chin guy in your closet? Shinjuku is the epitome of what Japan is capable of achieving. The first challenge here is managing to meet someone since the station has over 200 exits, and getting it wrong can be disastrous. To make things easier for ourselves, we decided to meet in the New York bar on the 52nd story of the Park Hyatt Hotel, the very place where several scenes from the movie Lost in Translation were filmed. Don't worry, it's like Jen's English. Okay, by the way, I'm very bad in English, so yeah, I cannot. But you can also explain me the meaning of it. It will be great and good to know. Can you all guys please like my live session and subscribe my channel? Our table is candlelight and encircled by a large window of offering views of Tokyo's never-ending sea of buildings. The city laps, shines, and twinkles as though it would like to transform into a starry sky. A live jazz band is playing Miles Davis. Here in Tokyo, don't you get the feeling you are in the future? Asks Franz as he sips on his Yamazaki whiskey. That's one of the reasons why I live here, replies Hector. Science fiction and futuristic stuff has also appealed to me. I also love myself, Rocky. Thank you. Thank you so much. But doesn't it get to you? Doesn't this obsession with perfection seem a little inhuman to you? Sometimes, yes, I could spend hours telling you about how smoothing it is to work in such a perfectionist business environment, but I'd like to look on the bright side of things. Tell me something positive, Hector. If you had to Choose one lesson you have learned from Japan after living here for 12 years. What it be? Prasad Kumar, Har Har Mahadev. Please like my live session. Jai Shri Krishna. And do subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. Har Har Mahadev. Hmm. How are you, my friend? I am good. How about you, Prasad Kumar? And from where you are watching? Uh, Rocky, I don't know you. If you know me, then let me know because there are a lot of subscribers who are my friends as well. But if you can, I have never made a friend by the name of Rocky. Okay, okay. Prasad Kumar, from where you are watching this live, please mention in the comment section. Meanwhile, please let me know if you have subscribed my channel and liked this live session. Why are you such a freak, Rocky? That's a very inappropriate way of interacting with people. Hmm, especially strangers. That's so kind. Thank you, chill guy. Okay, sorry, Janni. No worries. I don't take things seriously. Yes, Prasad, I know Hindi as well, but at the moment I can talk in Hindi as well. Uh, बताएं आप कहाँ से देख रहे हैं इस चैनल को और प्लीज़ मेरे इस लाइव को लाइक करें एंड मेरे चैनल को प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब भी करें. And if anyone has any question, you are free to ask. Okay, you are from India. I am also from India. Hmm. Ganbari Masu, Tiramisu, France laugh, not tiramisu. It's pronounced Ganbari Masu and it means trying your hardest to achieve an objective. It's a word the Japanese use when they are facing a challenge, whether it's a personal or sports or work related. Ganbari Masu means never giving up, and that is what I admire the most about Japanese. Already, already comment, like, support them. Oh, thank you so much, Prasad Kumar. Yes, of course, I will support you as well. Is this your main channel? If yes, then I will subscribe. Chill guy in your closet. Well, to improve your English, you can try watching Western web series with subtitles on. I have tried that as well, but to be very honest, I am not like a person who, you know, much involved in movies. I find it very boring. I have tried many times, but it doesn't work for me. Meet G, hello. Rocky, are you leaving? Okay, is it your sleep time now? Okay, good night. Take care. We'll see you later. Yes, Kanbari Masu is like do your best. Hmm, that's true. It means give your best. Uh, Never give up. No, once you have given up on things, then nobody can make you win. Only you can. Har Har Mahadev. Hmm. Har Har Mahadev. Yeah. They don't give up even if it's a seeming impossible objective. That Shinkansen effect at Francis. For sure, having objectives that seem impossible or setting ourselves lofty, ambitious is what activates the Shinkansen effect in us. But if we don't combine it with the power of Kanbarimasu, the continuous effort, our dreams for the future will fade away and never become reality. Get ready to activate your Shinkansen effect, Hector. On this journey, we are going to finish this book, Ganbarimasu. I'm pretty much multilingual. Is it? That's nice, but I like you, Chandni. Rocky. Hmm, thank you. I like myself too. I am writing your support. I'm waiting for you. Okay, ओके प्रसाद आप चाहते हैं मैं अभी आपको करूं आई डोंट नो कैसे करना होता है पर मैं करती हूँ बुलेट ट्रेन इफेक्ट राइट आई डिडंट गेट दिस व्हाट इज बुलेट ट्रेन इफेक्ट प्रसाद जी लेट मी सी इफ आई कैन सब्सक्राइब यू एट द मोमेंट मैं आई हाउ टू वेट मैं आपको अपनी दूसरी आईडी से सब्सक्राइब करती हूँ हम्म एंड अगर आप मुझे अभी कह रहे हैं तो मैं फॉर श्योर आपको भी सब्सक्राइब करूँगी मीनवाइल चिल गाय प्लीज लेट मी नो शिंकनसेन ट्रांसलेट टू बुलेट ट्रेन कैन नॉट सपोर्ट एनी वन मी गाइज प्लीज सपोर्ट प्रसाद कुमार आई एम जस्ट सब्सक्राइबिंग यू हम्म प्रसाद hmm. Your username is very tough to type. How old I am? I am 26 or maybe 25. I cannot. Hmm. I have subscribed you. Prasad Kumar, I have just subscribed you. Please check your notification. I have just subscribed you with my another ID. Hmm? Okay. Speaking Prasad Kumar. Good speaking smoothly like I like. Thank you. But I still need to improve. My vocabulary is not good. Uh, yes. They don't give up even if it's a seemingly impossible objective. That sinkins in effect at Francis. For sure, having objectives that seem impossible or setting ourselves lofty, ambitious is what activate the Shinkansen effect in us. But if we don't combine it with the power of Kanbarimasu, the continuous effort, our dreams for the future will fade away and never become reality. Get ready to activate your Shinkansen affect Hector on this journey. We are going to finish this book. Ganbari Vasu. On leaving the Park Hayat, we moved on to one of the tiny bars hidden away in the back street next to Shinjuku station, the neon lights, and the constant hustle and burst here makes it seem as though it is never nighttime. Alone with Shibuya, this is one of the Tokyo neighborhoods that never sleeps, a frenzied rhythm with no allowance made for rest. No idea, please say. What? What do you want me to say? Rocky, okay, you are 19 years old. You are younger in your teenage time, I can say. So, are you हाय प्रसाद मैं आपको सुन रही हूँ नो आई एम नॉट मैरिड आई एम नॉट मैरिड chill guy I want to visit Shinjuku and Shibuya someday okay that's good to know I also want to visit Japan and my favorite place there is Okinawa I want to go there and want to explore their culture their lifestyle and I want to meet people and engage with them, talk with them. So yeah, that's great. Uh, chill guy, can you please let me know from where you are watching me? With people forever rushing around, trying to get the most out of everything and enjoying themselves as much as possible after work. In a bar that has room for just three customers, we met a man who has worked for over 40 years for Tokyo City Council. We chat briefly while a strange young man with two cats in a basket watches us. Then he came, comes with us to another back street after climbing several stories of a filthy building. We end up in an Okinawa restaurant where a man is playing traditional music on sensin, a string instrument from the southern island. This ambience makes us feel nostalgic about the journey we made to Okimi to write our previous book Ikigai. This is where our first night in Yokyo ends. The following day, we climb and aboard the legendary bullet train. Do you know about JLPT examination? Yes, I know about it. I have tried that 5 years back, but there are some private institutes who help people to get this exam done but they charge a lot of money so for that I was not able to afford it so I left that okay you are watching me from West Bengal that's good to know thank you I want to know about the situation there at the moment are people safe are you guys safe what do you do Rocky, don't forget me, Chandni. No, you are there, I know. Please like my live and subscribe my channel. Hmm. So there is a centurion, the village of Centurion. I'm going to read this page. Uh, if you guys can see, hmm, I'm going to read this whole page for you. Hmm. The village of Centurion. In our previous book, Ikigai, The Secret of Japan for a Long and Happy Life, we told of our adventures in Okimi, a village with little more than 3,000 inhabitants in the north of Okinawa. which is considered the place with the highest life expectancy in the world. Not only do they live a long life, but they also have one of the lowest rates of cancer in Japan, and the same is true other desires such as diabetes. Many scientists have gone to Ogimi to study the locals. We went there with a camera on our shoulders and interviewed more than 100 old people. Over the course of a week, we asked them about their daily routines, their diet, their family and friends, and about their secret for a healthy long life. Of course, we also asked them what their ikigai was. Chill guy. Where I'm from, it's not very effectful. Okay, that's good to know. I made a typing mistake, lol. No worries, I understood what you were trying to say. Hmm. Living with them, we realized nobody was really retired. They were all busy, and many of them were working several jobs. Ever since you stopped doing the accounting at the green growers, you have started to lose your age. Say Akiko to a 96-year-old friend, scolding him for having relaxed after leaving his job. At the age of 92, Akiko combines her role as head of the neighborhood association association Asian with the sale of handmade bags in a village shop. She is still fully active and told us, if you don't do anything, death comes for you. One of the conclusions we reached in our investigation was that the village of the was the village of the centurions inhabitants have found their ikigai while never ceasing to be active. Perhaps the greatest secret to longevity is to always keep busy, devoting our time to activities we love. Actually, you can learn Japanese without having to join those private institutes. Oh, is it? How? Can you please guide me? I have tried learning by myself as well, but it is very tough to do self study because I have done that in my school time, and now quite it's been a long time that I have left my schooling and all. I've completed my education, so N5 is pretty easy if you learn using the right resource materials. Okay. And from where I can find? Can you please guide me? Hmm. First station, Sinkin scene, bullet train thinking. What did you know in the college? What I have done in the college? I have done my graduation in humanities, basically bachelor's of art. Before the train sets a course towards new horizons, let us look at the origin of the concept around which this adventure revolves. To do so, we will go back in the time a quarter of a century to look at a man named Jack Wilcher. Maybe you are not familiar with the name of General Electric's chairman from 1982 to 2001, a man considered one of the best executives of the last century. Under his leadership, A system was introduced to review employees' objectives and tasks on a quarterly basis, which is still used to this day in most medium sized and large companies. His system worked reasonably well until he realized certain departments were starting to become less efficient. What was going on? Hmm. Also, you guys can let me know if you are able to understand what I'm reading and the meaning of it. If not, then please let me know. I will explain that in uh, for you. The path of least residents. On closely observing the operating process, he realized that the employees in the various departments were filling in their quarterly objective sheet for proposing incremental improvements and even trivializing. In other words, they would write down easily achievable objectives which they were sure of reaching by making as little effort as possible. What is popularly known as the path of less resistance. You know what? I don't know. Please tell me. Radical change, incremental changes, incremental and versus radical oblate. I actually am going to take the application form N4 today. Oh wow, that's great. Yeah, I'm happy to know this. So have you done the preparation or you're still preparing for it? Are you confident? An incremental change is one of the adds a little improvement to something that already exists. For example, whenever it was that the first Spanish cook had the idea of adding sliced fried potatoes to the omelette, he managed to change it into a potato omelette. The omelette already existed, and the incremental improvement came from adding potatoes to it. The radical improvement took place much earlier when the first individual decided to break an egg, beat it, and fry the rest result. Something that had not existed until then the omelette had been burned. Unquestionably, this was a cutlery revolution. Preparation is going smoothly. Good. Last week my board's exams ended. Oh, okay. And how your exams went? Uh, how much you are expecting? We all have all. By the way, you have just done your schooling, right? If I'm not wrong, or you are in your college. I don't know about your education background. You need to give me some information about it. We we have all experienced it sometimes when a project's main objective have already been achieved. We then relax and do just enough to keep everything working. Let's face it, the humans are lazy by nature. But if we want to better ourselves, reach new heights, we have to fight against compliancy and lack of vision. This is not restricted just to business matters. The path of least resistance also thrives in a variety of areas, such as looking after our body and personal health. our relationship with our partner and our children, managing friendships and free time, intellectual, artistic, and even spiritual goals. 10th boards have just been passed, Devi. Hmm. Okay, that's good to know. And what you are going to take? This will be my next question. In your 11th class, are you planning to take arts or science or like commerce? Only these three options we have at the moment, right? So, what you are planning to choose? Hmm. Whether out laziness or because of the past pace of our lives, we end up eating and sleeping in the same way until our body gives us a serious warning, or we became stale with our partner until a crisis is provoked, and so on in all areas of our lives. Hmm. It doesn't even matter. I'm going to take commerce because I have to take something. Hmm. Yes, it doesn't matter, but it's also a decision of interest. If you have a good interest in commerce, then that's good for you. By the way, I want to know like what exactly you're planning, like how you see yourself after 5 years, where you will be in next 5 years. Do you have any plans or any goal for it? Let me know. From time to time, we make little adjustments and improvements like employees with their quarterly reviews, but they are just banned assets that fail to change the situation in any meaningful way. It is not always a matter of laziness. Sometimes we are simply busy maintaining what we have devoted so much time to building, and we have neither the time nor the energy to take it to the next level, or perhaps true change scares us. I'll do BHM from IIHM. Hmm. Okay. BHM. What is BHM? Mikawa. Mikawa's Secret. Bachelor's in Hotel Management. Oh, okay. Nice. Good to know. So you have a good interest in that. Great. Jack Welch organized agonized over this problem, which is so typical of the human condition. How to motivate employees of the divisions that were already working quite well so that they would take risk and keep on innovating. He would find the answer on a trip he made to Tokyo in 1993. On this trip, he met Iji Mikawa, the chairman of General Electric's Japanese subsidiary and a specialist in medical technology, which was impressed by the speed at which they introduced changes, outperforming the rest of the General Electric's divisions. The Japanese subsidiary had been launching the best, fastest TAC computed topography machines in the world onto the market for years. Mikawa explained to Wilge the secret that inspired the book you are holding. If you want a train to go 10 kilometers faster, you just need to add more horsepower to the engine. But if you need to go from 150 kilometers to 300, you have to think about many other things. That might serve as a good gateway to foreign countries. Yeah, it's actually a good way to approach foreign countries, especially those Saudi countries. I have heard there are a lot of recruitments happen in this profile. It's usually the combination of communication and skill in this field. So true. I agree. Do we need to change all the tracks and make them wider? Do we have to change the suspension system? Do we need to make the passenger cars more a- aerodynamic? Get a new train with new few modification. You need to start from scratch with whole new way of thinking. A seemingly impossible assignment to find the origin of this eye-opening concept. We have to go back to the year 1958 in the midst of the post-war economic miracle. The Japanese government issued direct orders to JR Japan Railways to find a quicker way to connect Tokyo with Osaka. A few months later, the JR Japan Railways engineer presented a proposal for a train that would travel at an average speed of 100 kilometers hour. This was a breakneck speed for the time, and had this first project become a reality, it would have resulted in one of the fastest train in the world. However, the Japanese railway executives' response to the engineer was utterly unexpected. We need a train that goes twice as fast. The engineer were utterly astonished and said it was absolutely impossible to achieve that. A 200 kilometers hour train belonged to the realm of science fiction movies. The executives replied that they could spend as much as they wanted since the government had given them carte blanche for the seemingly impossible project. As you can see, I'm staying up at night because it has been my sleep schedule for I used to do late night study sessions for the exams. Hmm. Now I can understand. Boards and fielding sets. Yeah. Um, but I was lucky when I was in my 10th, so I have only faced pre-board that usually used to happen in the school only in the main branch. So I have not given the board exams in 10th. I have given only board exams in 12th. I was just clearing my schooling. It's okay, it's almost done. Now things will get on track again. The Shinkansen effect. Which board did you have? CBSE board? Hmm. The engineers came back a few months later with a new proposal that implied a comprehensive change in all aspects of the future train. To achieve such an outraged speed, They would need to change the shape, height, and width of the railway tracks that had been used up until then in Japan. Spend a large part of the budget of on making tunnel to cross the mountains areas around Mount Fuji, completely redesign the concept of a train that people had at that time in order to come up with a lighter and more aerodynamic one, thus overcome air resistance. Oh, I had ICSC board. Okay, what is the full form of it? I don't know. Can you please tell me? Essentially, it would have been enough to carry out one or two improvements to gain 10 kilometers hour, but to double the speed, you had to change everything and approach this mode of transport with an entirely new way of thinking. This radical change, the Shinkansen effect, is widely used in engineering and business, but we can also apply to all the division of our life. To come back to the engineers almost impossible mission in 1964, just 6 years after the government had thrown down the challenge. The first bullet train in history was inaugurated for the Tokyo Olympics, achieving a milestone that caused astonishment around the world. The Shinkansen connected Tokyo to Osaka at more than 200 kilometers, cutting down the journey time between two cities from 6 hours 40 minutes to 3 hours 3 minutes. The innovation that come about through the development of the first bullet train in history would revolutionize train transportation on the entire planet for decades. The first step towards that great breakdown through the benefits of which are still visible today come about when an entirely new way of thinking was adopted. Hmm. I don't know the proper extension of this abbreviation. Hmm. Okay. Um. Also, what is your real name? I forgot to ask. What is your name? Shinkansen. Daksh. Okay. Nice name. So, what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of your name? The term Shinkansen literally means new trunk line. The Japanese word is made up of the characters new, trunk, and line. At the time of its inauguration in 1964, the train called Hikari covered the new trunk line route between Tokyo and Osaka, becoming the first high speed train in history, reaching a speed in excess of 200 kilometers hours. Both the Hakari train and the Shinkansen line came to be widely known abroad as the Japanese bullet train. Mom said it means someone who can achieve everything they do. Hmm. Uh, I have no words to say. That's great. Very nice meaning of your name. Hikari means light. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. How do you know? Oh, I forgot. You were already preparing for this. Hmm. I have also read that, but I forgot. Hmm. Shinkansen thinking. E.G. Mikawa was fond of talking about how bullet train thinking was applied to everything in his company. For example, if the director is one of his divisions told him they were planning to reduce cost by 5%, he would ask them to think of the ways to reduce them by 50%. Jack Welch was so impressed by Ichimikawa's approach that he imported the philosophy and applied it to the General Electric, where he asked all the employees and divisions to add bullet train objectives to their quarterly reviews. This is one of the main reasons why General Electric has remained competitive and continues to innovate. Even though the company was founded more than 100 years ago and has hundreds of thousands of employees. If you have an objective you think you are going to reach in 10 years, the best strategy to make it happen is to think about how you can manage to reach the same objective in 1 year. Hmm. Are you enjoying my reading, Daksh? Peter Thiel, Silicon Valley investor. The companies or peoples that set bullet train objectives tend to end up standing out in our society. For example, Elon Musk resolved to undertake what was in many people's view the crazy idea of building rocket capable of taking off and landing with his private company SpaceX. He duly accomplished in less than 10 years, something that NASA had not managed to do in over 50 years of research and developing. Elon Musk has also designed the Hyperloop, a land transport system that could reach speed of 1200 kilometers hour, and as a personal bullet train objective he aims to send this first human to Mars. Will he accomplish it? And what about you? In which area of your life do you want to apply the Shinkansen effect? Well, I'm just passing the time at this point, waiting for everyone to wake up. Okay, so when they will wake up, uh, your time will come to go sleep. So you are waiting for them to just wish them good morning and then you will sleep. This is what you're thinking or waiting to do. Set your first Jenkinsian objective for a dream or aspiration to deserve this label. It has to be seemingly impossible to achieve. If you feel you can achieve it relatively easily and it cannot be classed as a bullet train objective. Visualizing seemingly impossible goals helps you to think literally and to get rid of old ideas or processes. Don't be scared to write down your Shinkansen objectives. Do you, do you want to fly your own helicopter? Write it down. Do you want to travel to Alaska and see the aura borealis? Write it down. Do you want your family business sales to triple? Write it down. Do you want to direct a film? Write it down. We insist on the writing it down part because the first step to achieving a personal milestone is to simple as writing it down. I will drink chai. Okay. Are you a chai lover? Earlier, I used to love tea a lot, and now I don't. I don't drink. Sometimes I do. Then I also have to go to the establishment which hands out the form for the examination. Hmm. Okay. So, at like how far that place is from your location? Now, what I'm going to do that I am going to read whatever I have read. I will write it down. Coffee at night, chai in the morning. Nice. Now I have started feeling like after having a tea, I feel very heavy. Heavy in the sense of like too much laziness kind of a feeling I feel after having tea. So I left. I don't drink tea anymore. Coffee I can drink. Black coffee only. 5 6 stations way. So you take train. Metro. Oh, okay. I was unaware about metro. And you probably have train tolerance. No, I am not. Earlier I used to have tea thrice or thrice a day, thrice in a day. Now I have left, like I have quit the tea. Why? Because of the health concerns. Do you want to see my handwriting? Yes, please. Okay, let me write it down something. Then I will show you the. It's been a long time. I haven't, you know, written anything. Yeah, this is my handwriting. Are you able to see? I know it's very bad. Uh, Actually, I used to, write in my college time, and when I started working, and then we only used to work on laptop and phones. So in my school and my college time, I used to like my handwriting. Pretty good, to be honest. I think you're being nice to me. Hmm. In my school time, no, I used to love writing. So I used to write homeworks of my friends as well. After coming from summer vacations, we used to get a lot of homework. Okay, so my friends used to enjoy their whole vacation, summer vacation, and when uh, when the time used to come to join the school back after summer vacation, so they all will be like, oh god, I have not done my homework and all, no. So they used to reach out to me to complete the homework and to help them out. So I used to write their homeworks like a kind of a full copy in a day. I used to complete full copy in a day. So my writing speed was very fast. I used to write very fast. I love writing as in the form of poems and stories. Oh, really? Nice. In my school time, in the books, when we used to get some, poem chapters, so I used to find it difficult to understand the story behind those poems. And when my teacher used to explain that to the whole class, then we used to get the point of that poem. It was very hard to understand in English because that is not our mother tongue, no. And when it comes to Hindi, the poem, the other things that we say, so it was very easy to understand and to write about it, to understand the feeling and meaning of that poem and stories and all. It was very easy. But when it used to get when it got translated in English, so it was very difficult for me to understand the specifically. I'm talking about the poem part only. Stories were very good for me. I used to understand in Hindi and English both way. But poems were like the metaphorical meaning behind the lines now. Hmm. Right. Absolutely. I forgot what I was writing. Yeah, I got it. Should I keep my camera a little bit? Hmm. No, it's more easy for me to write. Do you also face the same? It's actually fun when you find out the hidden meaning in the poems. Hmm. It is. On that time, I was not able to understand. Maybe that is why I used to find it difficult. But what you are saying is actually right. When you take interest and find the meaning behind those words, is actually more fascinating, I would say. It makes you see things in a unique perspective. Hmm, so true. I am guessing that you have a good interest in English and in studies, if I'm not wrong. Can you tell me the meaning of epitome? Hmm. Do you know the meaning of epitome? Hmm. Okay, I thought you left. I don't know the exact meaning, but it explains a particular quality or ideal. Hmm. I also think, but let's see. I will let you know. My battery is about to end. I need to turn on my phone camera like flashlight. Hmm. It's actually a nice lighting effect. Hmm. 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 I will find out the meaning of that word and I will let you know. Okay. If you see my uh, handwriting now, then you will be shocked. See, I agree it's not that bad, but people can read this. This is what I feel. They can understand each alphabet, but hmm, it's kind of okay ish. Damn. In what sense you're saying? Readable. Yes, it is readable. You can read it. In my school, students, the other students and my friends used to appreciate me on my uh, handwriting, and they sometimes they used to get scolded because of my handwriting only. How I'll tell you that they used to ask me to complete their homework and all, no, so I used to complete that. So my teachers were well aware about my handwriting, so they get to know that okay, who has done the homework, whether she has done or like she got done from me. So they used to get scolded a lot. Your friends were pretty dumb. Why you are saying like this? See how slow I am. Yes, yes, it's true. It makes sense. But earlier they were not that much. We are not from this generation, no, who is very smart and all. We were like, okay, we need to do our homework, maintain a proper notebook, and keep that notebook decorated and a presentable and all. So we used to do very hard work on our notebooks. So we used to take help. I also used to take help from my friends for decoration only purpose, because my friends were very good at it. So whenever we used to get the project or uh, to design or make a a proper project of a file, so I used to take help from them to get the suggestions of what kind of a paper I should use, coloring kind of, or how I should, design it and all. And I was very good in making chart presentations. So the whole chart where you can, design or draw anything. So I was very good at it. So I was very happy completing those things, but I was not good in presentation. Teachers will obviously, acha, this I have read. During lockdown, I was in fifth or sixth class and I used to watch a lot of content online, including movies and animes and stuff. So during those 2 years, I have developed a big chunk of vocab and knowledge. Wow, that's great. You have actually used the lockdown time in a very well manner, I would say. During lockdown time, no, I was in my second year in in my college. So I have given exams in the lockdown time. And yes, what I have done in lockdown, that I have enrolled myself in an online course which actually changed my life a lot. And yeah, lockdown have taught a lot of things. It was a fun vacation. Hmm, I agree. Hmm. Tell me more about you. What you like and what is your daily routine now? Are you good at science and stuff in school? Hmm. I was good in science till 8. Hmm. I used to love science. Why, I'll tell you the reason behind that was there was one teacher. Her name was Mala ma'am, and I still remember her name because there was this law of attraction, or maybe I cannot recall the law name, but it was something. The answer of it was very long, and I was not able to memorize it, and I was not able to understand and learn it. So she gave me a punishment that you have to learn this है ना, you have to learn this at any cost, otherwise you will not go home. So I just uh, repeated a lot, and then I just remembered in my mind. And when I was doing that thing, it just got stuck in my mind so badly that I started taking interest in science more and more. Till late, I did good. Okay. In ninth, it's not that much. I was not, because I just got more interest in history, you know. Then I was good in school time, no? Yes, in 12th also, but I was very bad in politics. I got passing mass, mass, what do we say? Passing mark. Yes, passing mark. I got passing mark in political science in my boards. See, was very bad. I was not even. Main problem with political science was that whatever I used to learn, no, I used to learn, and when I used to go in the exam, I only like the biology part of science. It's pretty interesting. Oh, really? That's nice. Good to know. Yes, everyone has their own interest. There are different things. In my like friends group, uh, there were two friends of mine. Both both were very good in maths. Oh God, they all they were like competing each other, giving the competition to each other, and we were like, okay, good, keep it up. exams like IIT, JEET, NEET stuff. It's good. My honest opinion on this is people who are really interested in this, not just because of the uh, perks of behind these, only because if they have good interest and they really want to appear, because they are genuinely have good interest in it, then it is good. People should apply and do the preparation. And if people are just going there for the good future purpose and all, that is also good, fine. But for those who knows that they can perform in other things very well rather than this, but still want to pursue this, that is the wrong decision for them, I would say. Because some people do not have any interest in this but still want to pursue, uh, knowing that they are good in something else, make the journey very difficult for them. So this is my opinion. If someone who is very passionate about these things, then they should prepare for it. uh, I'll tell you my personal opinion. My parents wanted me to uh, apply for some government job, like prepare for the government exams and all, and I was not appreciating that, because what I feel that I don't want to be a part of a group, or you can say a part of something where thousand billion peoples are already doing and preparing for that, and it takes a lot of preparation, lot of time. And somewhere my mind used to always tell me that upgrade your skills and start do your things by your own, start your own things. So I never you know gave pressure to myself to prepare for any exam, for especially for the uh, government exams. Many people attempt these because their parents and relatives suggested it. Yes, that's the major reason. Parents think that the kids' life will be secured if they get selected, or something miracle will happen, but it is not like that. Relatives don't trust on them. Rat race, to be precise. I agree. I agree with you. People should do what they love or what they actually want to do. Do not, I don't say that do not listen the parents what they are suggesting. Listen to them. Analyze if you can do it or if you have interest in it only. If you have no interest, nothing, then just leave it. I'll tell you one person's experience. Okay. Uh, Earlier, people used to run behind to become doctor, to become engineer, to become so and so very known profile names, and now they realize that they are in some trap. So, for example, if I take example of those who wanted to pursue and wanted to become a doctor, just because it was a it was a fashion, or it was a trend in that time, that people who take, who make the career in healthcare, or who go in IT sector, their life is very secured and very safe and all, no. Now things are totally different according to the era, and the revolution has just come. So now it's not about how you choose your passion and your profile. Now it's totally depend on how your interest is going to make the change in your entire life. Your career choice can change the whole life, the whole perspective of life. I have seen a people nearby me who was who was into teaching line, and now he realizes that why he joined, and he feel like he is in trap, and he cannot, leave that profession because he don't have any other skills. And somewhere he got, he just took a pause in his life, and he's just doing the work that he's getting, and just doing, and then just repeating the routine and all, not doing other things. So it's kind of a trap. So if you don't feel like preparing for some government exam, please, I would just don't go. Don't go. You're wasting your time. Hmm. Oh God, I'm very slow in writing now. I have just completed only one page. See, only this much I have written. This page, and then I think this page. You can see how slow I became now. But no worries, I will work. I will read more. I will learn more. I will improve my vocabulary. Do you know what I have written? I was watching one video on Facebook, and there were some lines that the influencer was talking about. Do you want me to read it out for you? You will become fast if you keep at it. Hmm. Yes, I also think same. Do you want me to read this line which I have noted down from a video? Okay. So line is, I don't chase, I attract. What belongs to me will simply find me. The partner I seek is also seeking me, and I now release any blocks that are standing between us. It is always working out for me. The universe conspire in my force. Everyone I desire desires me more my energy. is attracting. I don't chase, I attract. What belongs to me will simply find me, and my presence is privilege. My mind is worth millions. I don't work for money, money works for me. I'm always at my right place at the right time. These are the lines that I've wrote. And I've decided to read every single day. Many, do you believe in manifestation? Tell me if you believe in manifestation. Also, Daksh, let me know if you have subscribed my channel. Oh, really? Would you like to share with me? I would like to know. Hmm. Hello, new viewer. One day I was studying. It was fairly late at night. It was time for my mom to come home from her work, and I was craving ice cream. And you got the ice cream. This is what you are saying. And nice. This happened with me as well. When I no, it's not like that. I just think about like I am feeling to have like something, and it just suddenly appears. I don't know how, but it happens with me also. It's great. It's great actually. It happens. It is true. Many manifestation does exist. Small things manifest easily. Hmm. So true. It's just like small life goals, long term life goals. It's just like that. But things which are difficult takes time and perseverance. Hmm. I agree. I agree with you. That's why I said no. Small goals can be fulfilled in short term, but when it comes to long term goals, it takes a lot of time and patience to achieve it. I'm feeling sleepy now because I was doing night shift, and now it's time for me to sleep. But I know I right now at the moment I'm feeling sleepy, but the minute I will turn off my phone and my things, my sleep will be like blown away. It happens. Hmm. I will. I will. So for now, I will say good night to you and thank you for being in this live session. And I will do live session soon. And let's see if we can connect again through this live. Thank you so much for your time, and I wish you good luck for your exam. Thank you. Hmm, it was so random today. I agree. Okay, bye, good night, take care, all the best. I don't know how to end this live session. Hmm, yes, I got it.